According to the Constitution, Article 1, Section 8, Congress has the exclusive power to declare war. The United States has officially declared war 11 times during 5 separate military conflicts. The last time America declared war was during World War II. The official declarations of war occurred during 5 separate military conflicts, starting in 1812 and, most recently, in 19421. These conflicts were 1. War of 1812. 2. Mexican-American War. 3. Spanish-American War. 4. World War I. 5. World War II. The War of 1812 was a conflict fought between the United States and Great Britain over British violations of U.S. maritime rights. It lasted from June 18, 1812 to February 17, 1815 and ended with the exchange of ratifications of the Treaty of Ghent. The tensions that caused the War of 1812 arose from the French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars. During this nearly constant conflict between France and Britain, American interests were injured by each of the two countries' attempts to block the United States from trading with the other. Some key events during the war include 1. June 18, 1812. War is declared. 2. October 1, 1812. Battle of Detroit. 3. January 18, 1813. Battle of Frenchtown. 4. October 1, 1813. Tecumseh killed. 5. August 25, 1814. Washington burns. 6. December 24 to January 8, 1815. Battle of New Orleans. The Mexican-American War was a conflict between the United States and Mexico, fought from April 1846 to February 1848. It followed the 1845 American annexation of Texas, which Mexico still considered its territory. The war stemmed from a dispute over whether Texas ended at the Nueces River, Mexican claim, or the Rio Grande, U.S. claim. Some key events during the war include 1. April 25, 1846, Thornton Affair. 2. May 8–9, 1846, Battle of Palo Alto. 3. May 9, 1846, Battle of Resaca de la Palma. 4. September 21–23, 1846, Siege of Monterrey. 5. February 22–23, 1847, Battle of Buena Vista. 6. September 12–14, 1847, Battle of Chapultepec. The Spanish-American War was a conflict between the United States and Spain that began in 1898. The war originated in the Cuban struggle for independence from Spain, which began in February 1895. The Cuban conflict was injurious to U.S. investments in the island and almost ended U.S. trade with Cuban ports. On the insurgent side, the war was waged largely against property and led to the destruction of sugarcane and sugar mills. Some key events during the war include 1. April 21, 1898, U.S. Declaration of War. 2. May 1, 1898, Battle of Manila Bay. 3. July 1, 1898, Battle of San Juan Hill. 4. July 3, 1898, Battle of Santiago de Cuba. 5. August 12, 1898, hostilities cease. World War I, also known as the Great War, was an international conflict that began in 1914 and lasted until 1918. It embroiled most of the nations of Europe along with Russia, the United States, the Middle East, and other regions. The war pitted the Central Powers, mainly Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Turkey, against the Allies, mainly France, Great Britain, Russia, Italy, Japan, and, from 1917, the United States. It ended with the defeat of the Central Powers. Some key events during the war include 1. June 28, 1914. Assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. 2. July 28, 1914. Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia. 3. August 4, 1914. Germany invades Belgium. 4. September 6–12, 1914. First Battle of the Marne. 5. April 22 to May 25, 1915. Second Battle of Ypres. 6. February 21 to December 18, 1916. Battle of Verdun. World War II was a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945. It involved virtually every part of the world, and the principal belligerents were the Axis powers, Germany, Italy, and Japan, and the Allies, France, Great Britain, the United States, the Soviet Union, and, to a lesser extent, China. The war was in many respects a continuation of the disputes left unsettled by World War I. Some key events during the war include: 1. September 1, 1939. Germany invades Poland. 2. May 10, 1940. Germany invades Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg. 3. June 4, 1940. Dunkirk evacuation ends. 4. June 22, 1941. Germany invades Soviet Union. 5. December 7, 1941. Japan attacks Pearl Harbor. 6. June 6, 1944. D-Day.